Hey Silicon Beach, Jude here, and as promised, I'm bringing you some women in technology. So we have today our sponsor from Silicon Beach Strategies, co-founder Anna Young, and she has a very special guest today.
Well, thank you. We are here with Patty Bellasalma. She is the president of the California National Organization for Women, and wow, she is an absolute powerhouse. She has been the president since 2007 and has been slowly but surely masterminding creating a better world. She's a humanitarian, she's a lawyer, she fought Los Angeles County and won. And we're here talking to her today about women in technology. So Patty, tell me a little bit about how what women within the National Organization for Women are doing in technology today.
Well, we have been just absolutely like racking our brains and brainstorming about how we can place technology in the hands of women in California, to know their rights, to be able to be on the street activists, and giving us the information that we need to be able to move whether it's the mayor in Los Angeles or the governor in Sacramento or the president of the United States.
Yeah, and what's fascinating as I've gotten to know you is to see how you're able to marry the technology and the influence together to help these causes. One of the things I thought was so wonderful you shared once was that there exists a gender inequality, and that if we were able to utilize technology better, we might be able to shift that. In addition, you talked about creating more jobs and more opportunity for women in technology. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Well, yes. I mean, one part of it is actually using technology to tell stories, and there's nothing as powerful that I've seen as actually young and middle-aged and older men taking on the task of redefining masculinity for themselves. And there's nothing that will liberate us all that more than to knock down gender norms and put us on an equal footing so we can all be whoever we are inside.
And what's one thing that you wish women had more access to in terms of technology that was going to help them to birth their great ideas?
Well, it's like access to technology is all dependent on who's making the technology, and we certainly work as much as we possibly can to make sure that all forms of capital resources are going to and looking at the best and the brightest, and we know that the best and the brightest is going to include at least half of the female population that's out there coding and thinking of ideas.
I think that's so wonderful, and thank you so much for sharing your time with us today. Behind us is the Ghanaian piece that is for helping bring forth wealth, and wow, that's really one of the things that I think is also important, is for women to not only recognize their worth, but also to take that worth and that confidence and then marry it to their great ideas and find the financing for it. Yeah.
Yep.
Wonderful. So true. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time today. We're next going to be speaking to other women in technology, and we just want to say thank you so much for joining us.